Welcome to a demonstration of Modernize for Windows. I will show you how to use Modernize for Windows to migrate applications, systems, and services between Microsoft Windows operating systems. Modernize for Windows can migrate Windows operating systems as old as and including Windows XP Service Pack 3. This means that Modernize for Windows can migrate any Windows operating system released in the last 21 years. In this demonstration, we will be migrating a 20-year-old Microsoft Windows XP system created in 2002 to a new Windows 2022 server. Migrating from antiquated operating systems to a newer operating system is essential from a functionality and security perspective. The process that Modernize for Windows uses is a very simple two-step process. Step 1 in the process is profiling the system you want to modernize, including all its applications, services, and settings. Step 2 in the process uses the profile from Step 1, copying it to the desired newer Windows operating system, and then applying the profile generated in Step 1. Now that I have explained how it works, let me take you through the demonstration. This is the system we will be profiling and migrating. As you can see, it is a Windows XP Service Pack 3 operating system. This system has a number of application services installed. Allow me to direct your attention to the Services window. Here you can see the Apple Mobile Device Service and the Bonjour service. The Apple Mobile Device Service and the Bonjour service are two custom-installed application operating system services we will be migrating along with numerous applications. To profile the source system, we need to run the binary as an administrator. Running it as an administrator is crucial as it enables full permissions to get data from the system. Profiling the source system involves reading data, and therefore, it is a read-only operation. The binary will write its profile to the folder where it was executed from. To generate the profile, we perform various licensing checks. Accepting the registry file allows the user interface to execute and is removed afterward. It will then prompt for the source IP address if there are multiple network interfaces. Select the applications you want to modernize and the ones you want to see on the Start menu of the destination system. The Start menu applications should match each other. We select all the applications we want to modernize. In this instance, the destination system does not have an NVIDIA driver, so we can remove that from the list. This gives you the ability to choose specific applications based on what you want to modernize. After making all the necessary selections, we click the Generate Source Files button. In older operating systems, like this Windows XP system, the logo for Cyber Automation may not be visible, but that's fine and it doesn't affect the process. The reason it isn't visible is because older operating systems can't render the current HTML5 image. Generating the profile may take some time, depending on the size of the system, the number of applications, and the complexity of those applications and the system. It may occasionally prompt you to say that it's running slowly, but that's okay. When it asks if you want to abort the script, press No, so the Modernize for Windows application can continue to do its job. Once the profiling is completed, a window appears telling you it has finished. The Modernize for Windows tool creates several files that we need to copy to the destination system. These files will make the new destination system the same as the system we have just profiled. We now move to the new destination system, which is a Windows 2022 Data Center Edition server. It is important to note that the Apple Device Service and the Bonjour service are not installed as this is a freshly built server and the Modernize for Windows application has not been run yet on this system. However, some dependencies may not be available on the newer operating systems. For instance, the Windows Media Player has specific dependencies, such as the HTTP service and the HTTP SSL service, which may not be available on the new operating system. This is one of the caveats of performing a migration, and it is important to bear in mind. We now run the Modernize for Windows application as an administrator, and it detects that this is the destination system. We input the host name and the IP address of this server into the application. We also pointed to where the profiling files are stored based on what we copied over from the source system. Once the Modernize for Windows applications knows where to find the files, we click the Apply Destination Files button. Once it says that the destination files have been processed, we reboot the system to allow the changes to take place. When the system reboots, we may encounter some errors due to incompatibility or due to some files being missing. This can be resolved by copying the required files from the source system to the destination system. After the reboot, we can see that the Apple device service and the Bonjour service have been migrated. We can also see that all the applications from the original Windows XP system have been migrated to this Windows 2022 Data Center Edition server. When we run the Microsoft Word application, we can see that it has been successfully migrated to this new server. When we select the Microsoft Excel application, we see it has also been successfully migrated. When we navigate to Microsoft Visio, we notice it has also been successfully migrated. Google Chrome also works, albeit an old version which can now be natively upgraded. As does Mozilla Firefox. Microscan for Windows shows the vulnerabilities for the applications that were migrated. Because this is a new operating system, there is a greater likelihood of being able to update those applications, thereby removing the vulnerabilities shown in the Microscan report. Now those applications have been modernized onto a new operating system, we can use modern security technologies to protect these legacy applications, which wasn't possible when it was running on an unsupported operating system.